Om Tridevibhyo Namaha. Om is a very sacred symbol for us, a sacred sound, something that is even the subject of curiosity for scientists now. Our Vedas, our Shastras have called it the fundamental vibration of this universe, and so have now several practitioners and scientists found to be true. There are several texts and literature which refer in different ways to Om, like many mantras start with Om. When our practices start, when we are doing something auspicious, we like to chant Om thrice. We also conclude those practices with Om, and so on and so forth. I will keep talking to you about various ways in which Om can be included in our life and in our sadhanas and various significances of it in the series of videos that I will do on this topic. But I would like to keep today's focus very fundamental to the initiation of each one of you into Om meditation in some very simple ways. Now, Om has a lot of prominence and why you should do this. I'll give you some examples. If you were to look at Chandogya Upanishad, which comes from Samved, it describes Om very beautifully as a simple path through which you can reach Parabrahma by just focusing, chanting and meditating on it. If you were to look at Mundak Upanishad, which emerges from Atharva Veda, it describes Om meditation very beautifully as a bow onto which you can string your soul as the arrow and pull the string and shoot it, and that arrow reaches the ultimate consciousness, Parabrahma, and so on and so forth. There are several other beautiful depictions of this, and more on that later as we go into more intermediate and advanced level practices. When it comes to the concept of Pranav Sadhana, you will also find various meditations, various methods. Some of them talk about recitation and chanting of Om in Vaikhari Vani, which is a slightly loud voice that we use in conversations, or in Madhyama, a tone that we can hear but it doesn't disturb others, or it talks about Pashyanti, pronunciation within, or in Para, where you're completely focusing on just receiving that sound from the universe. There are also methods which talk about focusing on the letter or syllable or sound in it, the oo sound or the ma sound. There are methods and meditations which focus on chanting of Om on various chakras and several other visualizations. There are 108 plus more, and who knows, there could be thousands more which are hidden out there in our scriptures, which some sadhaks like you will discover someday. But for right now, as I initiate you, as I encourage you to get initiated into this practice, I'd say that keep it very simple. Just focus on simple Om chanting. And here are three ways that in which you can do this. The first one, just sit relaxed wherever you are in your own personal space, whether you sit on a chair or you sit on the ground cross-feet, depending on your own physical capability. And you don't need to keep your hands in any special mudra. If you really want, you can simply put it in Mahamudra, or you can do a mandal, or you can put it in Jnana Mudra, and be very relaxed and keep your hands still. You can even sit like this, like I'm sitting with a table, and simply just keep your hands still, your body still, but keep your spine erect. Breathe deeply a few times, and then simply, in a very slight tone, without any strain on your throat or your jaws or anywhere on your body, simply just chant Om like this. Om. Om. So if you see, I simply just took a normal breath and I did the Om Ucharan. I did not elongate my breath. There are some sadhaks, some practitioners who can hold their Om long enough for 30 seconds, 1 minute, some of them even more than that. Those are all advanced level practices which require training of your body and your mind. But the simplest way is to chant Om in this particular way. You can start with 11 repetitions and take it on to about 108 repetitions in a period of about 30 to 90 days. And that itself will be a great assimilation of the energy into your aura, into your energy systems, into your body, into your cellular memory itself. And it will give you significant benefits. For some of you who have ailments in your body, this is charging your body from within, and you'll find various kinds of benefits as you continue and intensify your Om practice. For those of you who are spiritual sadhaks, or who want focus or attention in exams or studies or at work, or if you're doing some very deep research, etc., Om will help you in multiple ways, and you'll see benefits trickling your way once you hold a steady practice for anything between a 30 to 60 day period. 30 to 90 day period. There's another way that you can chant Om, which I'm sharing with you. And this is again one of the many ways that you can do this. But this one specifically is for our busy lives and for us to get energy when we are tired. In this one, you chant Om rapidly and in short bursts like this. Om, 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 Om. Om, 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 Om. This form of rapid chanting of Om can create a lot of energy for you, especially if you're distracted, if your mind is very anxious, etc. And you want to focus on whatever you want to do, whether it is work or it's worship or it's your sadhana or it's some practice. Let's say you are a marathoner and you're anxious before the marathon. Just do this chanting. It will bring up a beautiful rhythm and it will energize you. So whenever you are defocused, whenever you want to energize yourself, do this. The third practice of Om, again very simple, and this one you don't open your mouth and chant, but you use the sound very similar to what we use in the Brahmari pranayam. And again, this one is very, very simple. You can do this or you can do Brahmari pranayam. You simply sit, breathe in, and when you release, you create a humming sound in your throat and your neck as if it's the M syllable that you are focusing on. This is very powerful to focus your mind, and especially some of you who have issue with focus, attention, memory. This will really help you because it stimulates the brain cells fantastically. The vibrations are also very powerful for students who are trying to work towards competitive exams and do some focus areas. And like I said, you can do this humming sound or you can do the proper Brahmari pranayam, and Brahmari pranayam requires you to use your hands in a certain configuration on various energy points. So do either one of them and that will itself create a lot of benefits. So these are three simple and fundamental practices. No complications, no use of too much of mudras, no use of any other complications. Start with this assimilation. Do this practice for about 30 to 90 days and you'll find tremendous difference in your life. I will come back with many other methods and like I said, deeper videos on this concept, but assimilate this basic practice first before I talk to you more on deeper ways of Pranava Sadhana. May Devi be with you in your practice.